Hey there, thinkers! Welcome back to Critical Hit. My name is Est, and it looks like we have more bad news from Disney. They have decided that they will remove The Marvels from theaters. So, let's get into it. Just after 4 weeks on the big screen, the comic book temple is running out of steam. With $80 million in North America and $197 million globally, there would typically be optimism that the attendance would rebound over the busy holiday season, but Disney apparently doesn't expect that to be the case. It won't be reporting the film's weekend box office results any longer. The studio wrote on Sunday in a note to the press, "With the Marvel's box office now winding down, we will stop the weekend reporting of international global grosses on this title." Disney is saying the quiet part out loud and admits that The Marvels could be the worst flop in the MCU history. More than that, The Marvels could be the worst flop in Disney history, and probably the worst flop in Hollywood as a whole. Weird.
Yeah. Weird.
The Marvels has lost over $600 million when you take into account the budgeting and the marketing expenses and the cinema costs. Disney no longer puts their audiences first, since they've said that this Walt Disney Company admits that the consumer positions on Disney's environment and social goals often differ wildly and present risks to our reputation and brands. Honestly, this guy, he needs to disappear. I read that Disney's CEO Bob Iger said the Marvels flopped at the box office because of lack of supervision on set. They gave up on the production and could care less about the source material or even making fans happy. They just pushed the progressive crap on them instead.
Monica, you gotta fly.
No.
Black girl magic.
Even in recent reports, the MCU claims that Blade wasn't even going to be the star in his own upcoming movie. But he would have learned some valuable life lessons. Disney has clearly been hiring directors who do not give a shit about these hero storylines. Taika Waititi had no interest in directing the Marvel movie. He only took Thor Ragnarok because he was poor, and it was a great opportunity to feed his kids. He admitted he doesn't even like the character Thor, or even a Marvel fan. You can have a diverse cast, like Spider-Man, who had a diverse cast and made billions, because they stuck to the source material. But in recent films, they feel like they can spruce it up, and fans are just rejecting it and costing Disney billions. When it comes to the MCU, it's so important to hire directors that love the comics and are fans of the heroes that you're trying to bring to life on the big screen. That's why it's so important that you honor the comics' source material. This has been the most disrespectful thing Disney could have ever done to their fans. They no longer write stories that we love. People have no problem with new characters. Make new heroes that fix all the problems of the universe, and make your little perfect hero that can do no wrong, that's oppressed and has to validate their existence by lecturing everyone of how awful the white man is. But please stop turning all our heroes that don't have source material that fit your narrative into worthless IPs. It's just not fair. It's not hard for these movies to succeed. You literally have a blueprint in these comics, frame by frame, of what fans want. You are not creating a story from scratch. You already know which heroes and which storylines fans like. All you have to do is make these exact movies centered around those characters, and Marvel did do that for 10 years and made billions. However, once they introduced the MCU and characters nobody really liked and actively attacked the fans, that's when they started to lose money. We always talk about Walt Disney rolling in his cryo chamber, but what about Stan Lee? What a disrespect to his memory. Fans loved his movies, but that's what happens when you don't stay true to the source material. That's everything I've got for this right now. Let me know what direction you think the MCU is headed down in the comments. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified on our next video. Well, I will see you in the next one. Toodles!